Hey guys, just a little update on the old blue sh50. I've been rebuilding the engine. As you can see, I have it all sprayed up, new carburetor with automatic choke. I now have the piston and new rings in the barrel, and the barrel will seem to be okay. It's got plenty of compression now. Don't know if you can hear it. So you can hear that little thump there, you know that it's got good compression. And I have all the bits back on, including the oil pump. I didn't really get a chance to clean that up yet, but I will. And the starter. So I have everything in, but I made a mistake when I was replacing the crank seals. I kind of messed one of the seals up, so I'm now waiting on one to come in the post from CMS, and you'll see it goes here. And whatever I did the last time, it really made a mess of it, and I'm not sure the bike would run good without it, so I'm waiting on that. And bar that, that's the engine ready to go back into the bike. I am in negotiations with somebody for new plastics, because I know somebody has a set of good blue plastics and a good set of leg shields. Well, apparently they're good. I don't know, I haven't seen them, but he says they are. So hopefully that'll make a nice job of it. And that's the old spare engine I had. I'd had it on for straightening the wheels that I was making for this one, which I have on now. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is put the engine back in. I'm going to use the old wheels off the red one for now, and I'm going to rebuild a new set for the red one and take the ones that are on the red one and put them onto this bike. But while it's sort of more or less half stripped down, I may take the tank and the frame and respray them, seeing as it is down this far. And I'll do that much, and I may strip this one down and do the same and do the frame with it, and put the petrol tank from this blue one into the red one, because it's, as you can see, it's quite a clean tank. Wee bit of rust down in there, not too bad considering, when the red one's just way worse than that. It's apocalyptic, the red one. So I'm going to use this one and put the one that's on the red one onto this bike. I may try sealing the red tank though, when I'm sealing this Honda CB125 tank, which I bought, which is pretty clean. I've not updated you about that bike in a while, but I have a lot of parts sitting waiting here for it now that I got, and I think there's only one piece now. Well, actually two. One piece missing to complete the bike, and that's the left-hand front shock. I got a right-hand one, the important one with the disc on the right-hand side and the brakes. I got the brakes for it as well, original. The only thing I'm missing is the left-hand fork. I can't seem to find one for it yet. And them parts are extremely hard to find for them bikes. I managed to get a new ignition, original ignition, and just by a stroke of luck, the keys fit the side panels for the bike. So happy days, we have a key that fits everything on the bike. I got a helmet lock as well with that key, and so that brings me a long way, because that's something I never thought I'd ever get. And there's the cover for the old blue engine, and you can see that it's looking pretty good. What else have I got? I've got a new head for the CB125 RS. I have two heads in here, you can see. One of them was off that really shitty engine that I bought, which I may restore, and this one's one that I found on the internet, which turned out to be quite a decent one. I hope it's a decent one anyway. Seems to be. I'll lap the valves and that sort of thing. I did piece the cover that was broken for the CB125RS together, as you can see, with I don't know what do you call that stuff. It's like quick steel or some of them things. It's an epoxy metal. If I could see it here in this whole mess of a shed, I'd tell you what it is. It's just called steel epoxy by Bondlock. So I fixed it with that there. It's basically the same thing as JB Weld. And I filled in the hole where the piece was missing and sanded it up. So I'm now going to get myself some filler and go over it and make sure everything's smooth looking, and I'm going to try and get a cast made of it. I do know a person now who can do that, so I'm going to give this piece to him. I'm going to ask him to try and cast me at least 2 or 3 of these, so that other people can have them as well, because they are a major problem when you're missing this one piece on these bikes. It's a major problem because you just can't get them. And this one I thought like it was all in one piece, bar the wee bit here that was missing, and it must have got damaged in the post or something, because it was in pieces when I got it. But anyway, that's it now as it sits. Anyway, this video was meant to be about the old blue Honda sh50, so, but I do like to update people on everything that's going on around Damo's shed here. If you could call it a shed at the minute, because it's just a bleeding mess the way things are at the minute in here. But I will get around to tidying it. Makes things a lot easier working when you're not losing stuff. Well, that's all the news I have for you for now. I'll update you in another week or 2, or whenever I get the parts and I get a bit of time to work at it. I've been quite busy recently travelling. I travel a lot with my work, as you know, if you look at my YouTube channel here. And I've been in Madrid there last week, and I'll be going back this week, and I'll be there the week after. So busy man. And for anyone that doesn't live in Ireland, it's about a 4 or 5 hour flight. It's about 4 hour flight from here to Madrid. So it's a grueling old journey sometimes, like, just to do a little bit of work and then come home. Anyway, that's just an update on what's going on with the wee bikes. So thanks. If you like my videos, please give me a like, and if you like what you see on my channel, please subscribe.